Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Javen from Tri-City Xtreme down here at Capital Combat Zone, and we have a pretty big project planned ahead for the week. So if you haven't heard, this weekend we do have Houston Heat and Latin Saints, along with our local team, New York Xtreme, 3 pro teams coming to our field to practice for the Philly layout next week. So to make sure that we can give them the best field possible to practice on for what we have, we're gonna do a bunch of things, upgrade some stuff, move some stuff so they got some more room, and hopefully they're happy with it. So we're basically gonna do some simple things, but also some complicated things. We're gonna pull up some of these poles here. We're gonna move them forward closer to the turf so we have more room for the pits to spread them out. We have to pull 3 poles out of other areas that we have poles and put them in place as well. We're gonna jackhammer a whole trench along the other side to help with the drainage. And then we're also gonna go through our turf and do some little things like this, where we're gonna cut and glue some seams together to make it a little bit better. You see we got Mike's already in the Bobcat moving the tables out of the way. We moved the pits too. And you know, we're just gonna make it better. We're gonna try and do the best we can for our pro guys, so that way they wanna come back and keep practicing here, you know? So check it out. We're gonna do some cool sketchy stuff. A couple cool little toys we got with our skid steer that we're gonna mess with, and hopefully just crank the whole day out and get it all done. So stay tuned for some stuff, all right? Just saw, we pulled out one of the poles from our other speedball field. The field doesn't need that one pole, so that's why we were able to take it. It wasn't being used for anything on the back side where the woods are, so we don't have a net there, so we just took the pole for our other speedball field. And now Mike's already out on the rec ball field in the Bobcat. I'm catching up to him now. We're gonna grab 2 telephone poles that are out on our rec ball field. They don't get used for anything. They were there for some old stuff that didn't have anything to do with paintball. So we're gonna take them. Hopefully we can pull them right up the way that we just did that first one. And then we're gonna bring those out. And then I think it'll probably be start drilling holes and stuff of that nature. So we'll see if this goes as easy as the first one did, right? Here's hoping. As you can see, we got the 2 poles out. It came out pretty good and easy. Wasn't too bad except for the wires that were connecting it. But now is, how do we get them off the field? So Mike's basically just gonna weasel his way and hope that he doesn't get stuck somewhere. And I'm gonna try and follow him to make sure that If he's gonna hit something, I can beep at him. But yeah, it should be pretty good. Hopefully we fit through everything. Oh, oh, oh. And he fits. So we did find out that with these poles, they're about 20 feet long. They're a little narrow at the top, so it's going to be a little tricky to get them in the right spots. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. Cruising right along. I did chain the poles, so I mean, I just kind of winged it. We don't really always know what we're doing. We wing a lot of things, but it works pretty good, you know? We made it to here, but now as we go through our access road, it is kind of narrow, so we might hit a tree or two. Guys just saw we got our first pole put in the ground. It's not looking that bad. Got about 12 bags of concrete in it all the way up, leveled her nice and straight, and that's the first pole we moved. No longer going to use the tree. We're going to move our next two poles that are already here. We're just going to pluck them up, move them over, drop them in. Literally that one. We're going to take that one off the road, and the one that's way over there we're moving as well. So stay tuned to see how difficult this ends up being, because it is kind of sketchy and we might get hurt, but we might not. But yeah, we're gonna make moving the net in for the speedball field, getting ready for the weekend with the pros. We moved and put in 4 poles. All right, so we got them all set. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got them staked up, keep them as level as possible. We ran a little short on concrete, so we had to go get more today. We're gonna put a little bit more concrete in the corner pole and in one other pole, and then we're about to move this one here over to down here. Mike's up there in the Bobcat bringing over our water for us, so that way when we mix the concrete, it's a little bit better for us. We can just run the hose right into the bucket. All right, so yeah, we're gonna move this pole and hopefully put it right there. So that way we get a straighter thing. We're gonna redo the trench. We got Mike's coming with the jackhammer again. We're gonna jackhammer the heck out of that trench and make it deeper, and hopefully make it look better, get the water to go all the way through, come back through, and we're gonna clean all this up as well, cut all the stuff down. We got our other guy right here, he's blowing the field off. When he's done blowing the field off, we're gonna go through and fix seams. So we got little things like this, unfortunately. So we're gonna glue pieces on it, cut new pieces. We got that real expensive glue to put in there that's actually made for the turf. So with the membrane, so it'll be real good. We're gonna do our best with it and see what happens, all right? So this is day 2 of our project. We basically have today and tomorrow. And tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day. So really we just got today to finish everything up, all right? So check it out. All right, so today is day 3 at Capital Combat Zone of redoing the net around our speedball field, getting it as the best we can for Houston Heat and Latin Saints with New York Xtreme this weekend. They're getting ready for the Philly layout. So we've moved poles, we've redug the holes, we've cemented them, we've cleaned up around the field, we whacked it at least, pulled out garbage. All of our poles are all good to go. We also, I didn't get it on video, but we did go around the field yesterday and we, what's the word? We put together all the seams with glue. We glued all the seams, right? So little patches and stuff little things like this, where we glued all these. There was a hole right here, and then we glued all the short seams that we could that kind of get affected when you slide through snake or slide into Dorito, right? So we did all that. It took us a good couple hours. We were here till like 9 o'clock at night. But today, new day, we're gonna put up the net, put up some extra stuff in our pits for the guys, and hopefully that's it. I think, I don't know, maybe there might be something else, maybe not, but we'll see how it goes. Saw, we busted out 3 hard days of putting work into our secondary field. We got a lot of compliments about more room in the pits. The net being closer wasn't that big of a deal, but it just made more room for the pits, so all in all it was good. We still need to do work to the net though, to get it to be straighter and not have as much sag, but that's in time. Gluing the seams, however, was a process. Wasn't able to get it on camera. If I did, the camera would have also been covered in glue, so it wouldn't have ended well because I still have glue on my hands. But the guys that played did say the turf was a lot better, it didn't roll up as much, and it was a lot better for when they were sliding into the Doritos and the snakes. So one last look at it for you guys. That pole was up here before, that one there. So all the poles are up, the net's looking good, the pits are good. Everybody already headed out for the day. And the field's good. Right now we're about to blow the field off because the divisional teams did practice over here all day. We had Houston Heat and Latin Saints and New York Xtreme over on our other field. Their divisional teams were here though practicing. And all in all, it was a good day. It's a lot of fun to watch those guys at our home field. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check out the next stupid stuff we decide to do around here at Capital Combat Zone. All right, take it easy.